The Curse of Tutankhamun's Tomb. In 1922, British archaeologist Howard Carter found what he'd spent the last 6 years searching for: King Tutankhamun's tomb. It was nestled in the Valley of the Kings near Luxor, Egypt, and its treasures are still considered one of archaeology's most legendary finds. On the day Carter opened the tomb, a snake killed his canary. Some of the Egyptian staff regarded it as a warning from the spirit of the departed king against further intrusion on the privacy of his tomb. Rumors continued to swirl of a mummy curse that Carter had unleashed, especially when people associated with the excavation started dying. However, as decades passed and more members of Carter's team died, scientists began to wonder if there was a much more mundane reason for the deaths. In April 1923, George Herbert, 5th Earl of Carnarvon, who had been present at the opening of Tutankhamun's tomb, lay feverish and coughing in a Cairo hospital and died on April 5th. Back at his home in Hampshire, England, Lord Carnarvon's dog, Susie, died within a few hours of when he succumbed. Whispers of the curse continued when the American financier George J. Gould died in May 1923 of pneumonia, a few months after visiting the tomb. When Richard Bethel, Howard Carter's secretary, died in 1929, various reports said he was either the 9th, 10th, or 13th person associated with the excavation to die. The wide range of deaths attributed to the curse included those killed in car accidents, shootings, a house fire, and those who took their own lives. Some had never visited the tomb and were merely related to someone who had. In 2003, 2 physicians published a letter in The Lancet stating that Aspergillus, a common mold, could have sickened Lord Carnarvon. Aspergillosis can cause coughing, shortness of breath, but it's more serious for those who have weakened immune systems. Lord Carnarvon originally began visiting Egypt after a serious car accident in 1903 damaged his lungs, which would have made him especially susceptible to the mold. For a 2013 study, Harvard University researchers looked at brown spots found on the walls of Tutankhamun's tomb, which were present when Carter first unsealed the tomb. The microbiologists wanted to determine if fungi or other microbes were responsible for the spots and posed a health risk to visitors. While the analysis found evidence of fungal communities and bacteria, they were no longer active and posed no threat to visitors or the paintings. Today, archaeologists wear gloves, masks, and sometimes a disposable clothing barrier to protect themselves from mold and fungi.